Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you tuned back into this channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general collective reading. Please use your own discernment when watching or listening to this reading. And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope everyone is doing all right. I hope everyone is enjoying their morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to be filming this reading on Friday, the 6th of June, 2025. Okay, I'm in the UK. It's a Friday. And I hope you know that you will, I should say, looking forward to the weekend and hope you have a very good weekend. And I hope you had a very good week. All right. Once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone who have supported my channel in any way. Please don't forget to check the description box because I'd like to recommend some members of my soul tribe who also do tarot oracle readings. All right. I also would also like to recommend some other members of my soul tribe that do spiritual enlightenment videos like myself. All right. And some other um also presenters, okay, which can help you, all right, as you go along your journey. And I also like to recommend some books as well that can help you as well, because these books have helped me as I go along my spiritual journey. All right, thank you ever so much for your support. All right, and I will just want to remind you once again that tarot oracle readings is all to do with energy, it's non-gender, and it's also timeless. All right, so before I go into the downloads, all right, and I just want to use this deck as always, just to keep the vibration and frequency high around this reading. All right, so let's see, I'm going to be selecting one card from this deck, Raise Your Vibration deck. It's by Carl Gray. It's a very good deck. All right, so okay, so let's see. Okay, my spiritual team, they wanted me to select this card. It says, I am supported on my path. I am supported on my path. All right, now if you're not part of the collective and you're watching this, or if you just decided to just browse through, just remember, okay, that you can connect to source if you somehow feel lost. You do not need to be on a religious or spiritual path to watch tarot oracle readings. All right, and just remember that you're not alone. You are loved, you are needed. Okay, we all have a life purpose, we are all unique. All right, and we all have our own path to tread. But there is going to always be challenges, okay, and obstacles that we have to face. Okay, that's just part of life, that's just the ebbs and flows of life. All right, but just remember this, all right, that you could always connect to spirit, to source, all right, to get guidance, to help you in any situation, all right, to help you heal from any situation. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly read on this card. Let's see, I better use the okay, so okay, the booklet, all right, okay, it goes on to say here, I am supported on my path. The road you are on may feel like the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your personal and spiritual growth. With this card, you're being encouraged to see how far you've come, what you have healed, and what you have overcome. The universe is also encouraging you to keep things simple. If things become heavy or challenging, Ask yourself what you can do to lighten your load. What can you let go? What can you do that will allow you to walk your path in a lighter, more fulfilled and focused way? Your path may feel like a lonely road, but the truth is you are in, infinitely connected, and it is the path you have chosen. It's important for you to fully own that through accepting who you are and what you are here to do. You'll create an energy that will allow others to accept you and support you. You don't need external validation, but you do deserve to feel respected, supported, and encouraged. Let that happen. All right. So it's all about basically, as I've said in my previous reading, the journey should be about self. Okay. It's all about being your own person, okay, and not being a people pleaser. All right, do what's best for you, that what makes you happy. All right. um and always remember, okay, that you can always turn to spirit, to source, to help you, to give you that extra support, okay, that spiritual support, that inner strength that you need, okay, if you need to make any changes in your life. And the vibe of the day is, I trust in my ever unfolding path. I trust in my ever unfolding path. All right. Especially if you're on this spiritual path, okay, it's all about taking that, once you've taken that leap of faith to go into the unknown, it's like, just, you have to also surrender to the divine, to the universe, okay, and to use your intuition, the gut feeling a bit more to help guide you, okay, because your gut feeling, your intuition is like a spiritual compass which you can use to navigate through life. All right. Okay. Also, I want to use this deck. Okay, this is called the Oracle of Portals. We are currently in a portal. Okay, today is the 6th of June. All right, 6/6. All right. But it doesn't always have to be that way. Okay, it could be, for example, the 25th of a month of 2025. That is also a portal as well. Um, and there's nothing really, you know sort of like strange, okay, about portals, all right, because uh life is a series of portals, all right. And when we were incarnated into this world, okay, because we're all spiritual beings having a human experience, okay, we've traveled through different portals because we all had past lives, all right. So day to night is a portal. When you go to bed and you wake up is a portal. When you work and to when you go to work and then you decide to rest, that's a portal. So we step into portals all the time, okay. And this deck just helps us to step into spiritual portals, okay, to access information, to help us as we go through whatever information that we access. It can help us as we go through life's journey, okay, and also to help us to bring about creative ideas, okay, into reality, and also to help us to become better versions of ourselves as well, okay. This is a very good deck, all right. Yeah, it's called the Oracle of the Portals, all right. So let's see what spiritual team, the ancestors, the divine, what portal, what message. Okay, so it's on a number 6, okay. So that will probably coincide with the 6th of June. It says sunrise. It could be a life path 6 as well. Okay. just put on the stand and so you can have a better view. This looks like Stonehenge. Okay, it goes on to say every sunrise is a portal filled with magic and possibility, much like the miraculous moment when the pristine liquid light of the sun newly appears on the horizon. A beautiful new day is dawning in your life now. On this new day, you are free to create a fresh life pattern and momentum for yourself. You are free to release yesterday completely and to arise renewed in body, mind, and spirit. What do you want to experience in this new day, and what do you want to let go of? What worn out beliefs, habits, and expectations can you leave in the past so you can step into this day with nothing but the purest intentions and most sparkling self regard? Today, you can redefine your identity according to your most beautiful version of yourself because that is who you are. Do you wish you had dared to dress a certain way, try a hobby or career, or move to another region of the world? While you may have told yourself you just weren't that person today, this, in this new day that is dawning for you now, you can see that you not only are that person, but that you've always been that person. So you are now free to reinvent yourself as a bold, courageous person. You are in truth, the sun is rising on your beautiful spirit, and your heart is shining more and more brightly by the second. All right? The time is right to make a bold move to mark this new day, whether symbolic or literal. For example, you might make a symbolic statement of your renewal by switching up your hairstyle, changing your name, or waking up before dawn and reverently watching the sunrise. A more literal way of moving with this new energy current would be to change careers, share truth about yourself with friends and family, or embark on a new field of study. The point is not to change for change's sake, but for the sake of letting go of what no longer serves you. You so you can finally be your most authentic self. All right. So, um, yeah. So if you feel that this resonates with you in some way, um, you can help you, to move past old beliefs, old conditions, um, old relationships that you may have. Okay, whether it's a person, place, or thing, to help you to let go of what no longer serves your higher purpose. Okay, so this is the message for the portal today. All right. All right. So, okay. So, okay. So before I actually get into the read, just to check to see what energies around the collective. All right. I just want to go quickly through the downloads. Okay, which I received. So, um, first of all, I'm going to start off with crystals, okay, that my spiritual team, okay, they would like us to work with if you are interested in working with crystals, all right? And if you are, I've put the names of some books, okay, they are published by the same author in the description box. And these books are very good, okay? They've helped me in so many ways, all right, to learn more about crystals, the power of crystals, and so forth. All right, so some of the crystals that my spiritual team would like us to work with is sapphire, okay? That could bring about a lot of wisdom, okay? And clarity to a situation. It's also a good stone for the crown chakra, okay, to do the mind, um, the way we think, okay, as well as the third eye. Also, blue howlets. This is a good stone you can use, especially for the dream states. all right, and also to help us to recall our dreams, all right, and also to help us when during meditation. Also rutilated quartz. This is a very good stone for the man, and it can help us to let go of the past. And you can use this stone for shadow work as well. Also, Herkimer diamond, golden beryl, sugilite, pietisite. These are good stones for the crown and third eye. Okay. Rhodoc, rosite is good for the heart. Can also help us, especially if you're doing shadow work, which includes inner child, inner soul healing. Okay, also sardonyx is also a very good stone as well. It's very good for the sacral chakra. I would also say that it's also good for the, which is to do with our emotions, and also solar plexus, okay, to do with our um courage, inner strength, and so forth. And what was channeled to me, okay, that right now, okay, you might be feeling this energy that there is an attack, okay, especially on the crown chakra, okay, on our mind, okay. I mean, we are in the last days, okay. This is a spiritual war, okay, and there is a battle for souls as well as especially the mind, okay, because if you are in control of your mind, you're king of your dome, then it's less likely someone will be able to persuade you to go off your path, all right. So I would say it's really a battle for the minds. This is a spiritual war. Okay, we are in the age of Aquarius, which is to do with the mind. So we have to just make sure that we take care of our, especially the mind. Be always be the king of our dome. All right, not to let someone else control our mind. All right, and that is part of the that is what happens when you are still in the matrix. But again, even when you leave the matrix, it's even gonna get worse. All right, so you have to be just take care of yourself, take care of your, especially the mind. All right. I saw like I've been seeing a lot of chains, okay, chains, the things that you wear on your neck, okay, and this could mean there could be a chain of events that will affect your life directly or indirectly, but it will so these events will obviously involve certain people in your life. Also, what spirit wanted to say, wanted me, all right, to also say that, okay, that because I also, what was directed me was a knife, okay. I keep that's so there could be an energy of fear, okay. You could be in this energy, or it could be like somebody associated with, or it could be an energy within another energy. You could be going through some tense situations at this time. It could be personal, it could be something that is happening in the workplace. Okay, just take the energy as it resonates. Also, the dragon, because I something that directed me to the dragon deck. Okay, and there was some movie that came out called about a dragon. Okay, but in spiritual terms, it could also be to beware of self delusion. Okay, um, and if, let's say, like, something maybe about someone, whatever, to just make sure that you're not in denial. Okay, to face the truth, however painful, and act accordingly. Okay, depends on your situation. If this is your story or it resonates with you in some way. Also, I heard the words off the wall. Okay, so it could be to do with a high priest or priestess. We all embody both masculine and feminine energies. This person could be an ex-family member, business or past family member, um, business ex-lover, or past friend. Okay, and all right, so this person could have done something. They could have dabbled in spell work, I don't know, or done something to you, and this person is experiencing some form of misfortune. Also, there was this song that was sung by M People. Okay, moving on. I think it's moving on up. And what drew me my attention, okay, was this verse in the song where it says, "Took us," where this woman, she's telling her partner, "You took a sip from the devil's cup." Okay, and this song kept replaying in my mind. So I said, okay, you know what I'll do? Let me just pull a few cards on this. And basically it's to do with someone, okay, who was in a relationship and they practiced dark arts or okay, or dark spell work, okay, because they were not happy in their life, okay, and now they're experiencing some form of loss. Whoever they were with has left them, and now this person could be also experiencing mental issues. Also, the words, and this was quoted by in I believe it's by Laurel, or from the Laurel and Hardy. Okay, this was probably be either quoted, I think, by either Stan Laurel or Oliver Hardy, okay, from the Laurel and Hardy comedy. All right, and I heard the words, "Well, has another nice mess you've gotten me into." All right, but I think this is said by usually some words that usually said by Oliver Hardy. Okay, and it's, I think in this case, all right, I think someone could have been put into a situation that ended up, or maybe they were encouraged to do something, and now they are, like facing legal problems, all right, or they could be in trouble with the law, okay, or even they probably did something without even realizing, okay, that what they were doing was illegal. Okay, also someone you've cut ties with wants to return, but this person wants to create a cycle of burdens in your life, and this person could also be keeping a secret. Also, there could be a case, okay, where uh two people or more committed some form of fraud. Okay, the main person, I believe this person was an accountant or somebody, or some, that's what was guided uh this information. Okay, this is what was guided me to say. Okay, and it's basically I heard the words, they did something funny with money. All right, there could be also a case where someone who made bad choices when it came to money and love, and now this person is experiencing loss. This could be a karmic ex-partner or soulmate or false flame. All right, this person may also be going through a separation. It could involve you and or a divorce. Okay, also there's a breakup of a marriage or business partnership. I also heard the words "can't stop, won't stop." So basically it's all to do with projections, okay, what has been projected to the collective as a whole, and also that it also includes spell work as well. Also, we have been encouraged to read a book on Malachi, the book of Malachi, and you can find this. I'm not sure about the Quran, but you can find it in the Holy Bible. Um, and what spirit is saying, okay, there could be some events or things, situations happening in your life, okay, and it could be very much connected to, like the storylines with with um well, I would say Wonka. I think it's a movie. Wonka. It's something to do with the chocolate factory. Okay. And also Oliver. The story about Oliver. Okay. Harry Potter, the movie Lift. I think it stars Kevin Hart. Final Destination, and also Joseph in the Bible. All right. Um, and someone who drives a van might be going to hospital, okay, or is in hospital, okay. This person could probably need emergency treatment, okay, which means that they could have got into an accident. This is what's been channeled to me. And also, this morning in my mind's eye, okay, somebody could be in the Ten of Swords energy. Okay. Maybe you might know this person. And Ten of Swords energy, right? It's not a really good energy to be. Okay, it's to do with sadness. Okay, the energy to do with pain, feeling stabbed in the back. Okay, you might have been in this energy at one point in your life. Okay, so someone is in that energy. Okay, um and this person, okay, who is in that energy, this person could be or will be um in prison or jail, or it could be just that they just just sort of like feel or in some form of mental prison, or they could be in spiritual jail, okay, which is maybe they could be experiencing some form of bad karma, depending on, or it could be to do with whatever they did. All right, so this is I mean, these are the downloads, okay, which I received for today. All right. um Let's see what, before I use check on the energies, I just want to bring in this, okay? Uh Charms, just to see what else is going on. All right, so I'm just going to select a few and see what comes up. All right, so okay. All right, so we've got elephants. Okay, so elephants, okay, does mean it's to do with strength. I've got the ham of Hansa, which is to do with protection, so you are protected at this time. Also, okay, I could see a fairy here. Fair is that a fairy? Let's have a look. Okay, this is okay. I would such all right. This is like a unicorn, so you could feel or be somehow blessed. You could be experiencing a lot of abundance in your life. Also, a cat. Okay, cats do represent the Egyptian goddess Bastet. All right, can also represent good luck. Could also represent that there could be a foe around you at this time. Also, butterfly, you could be going through a transformation stage in your life. All right. I've got a guitar here, so that represents music. So maybe you're being encouraged by your spiritual team to listen to more music. Some of you might be elevating, all right, because you've got the plane here. Um, all right, so going up a different level. You've got key. A key can represent many things that you have maybe have by ascending or elevating, that you now have access to certain information, other spiritual realms. Okay, there could be a shifter around you. Okay, somebody who's not showing their true colors. You could also be healing. You got a star here. You're probably getting all your wishes fulfilled. Let's see what else. Train. Okay, you could be embarking on a new journey. A train can also represent spiritual journey. Also, you've got the tree of life, but the tree can also be that you're probably connecting or need to connect with your ancestors. That means to go out in nature, to ground a bit more. Also, dolphin, it means not to take life too seriously. We've got a dragonfly, which coincides with what's on the card. So again, not only are you supported by your spiritual team, but also they can give you the power to alchemize anything, any challenges that you're going through at this time. Let's see what else. This looks like okay. I think this is a combination. This looks like a owl and a shell. So owls do represent ancestors. Also, a guardian angel here. So all right, we've got anchor. An anchor can represent that you know there might be certain things in your life that might be tying you down at the moment, or could be people who are trying to project this. And if something is tying you down, then maybe it might be best to sort of try to find a way to let go, because that's what came out in the regarding the portal cards. Let's see if there's anything else, because some of them are duplicates of um okay, some of us might be encouraged, are being told to probably give to charity as well. Some of us might be also experiencing good luck, because you got the clover hair. Also you got the crown. So please don't forget who you are. Um, you know, whether because you could be, or most likely you are divine feminine or masculine, or it could be that um to just recognize that you are part of the divine, you are royalty, okay, um, in the spiritual sense. Also, some of you might be going into union because you've got two swans here. I'm just trying to see if there's any other. Okay, yeah, we've got vegetables here, so that could represent that you could be quite abundant or feel that way. Oh, got anchor twice. All right, so let me see. There's a feather here. So if you see feathers, that could be just signs from heaven. Also, a teddy bear that some of us might need to just make sure that we heal, continue to heal our inner child. Um, there could be something to do with the full moon coming up in Sagittarius. And the Sagittarius is all about quest and adventure. So again, exploring, discovering new things about ourselves, about life itself, the journey. Um, let's see. I see a leaf here, so that could be that somebody from the past, or somebody maybe trying to bring some form of he want to connect with you once again, but please use your intuition and discernment at all times. Also you got this one, the heart. So some of us may need to make sure that we operate in the essence of love, and also to make sure that we um like work with take care of our heart chakra. All right, always keep it open at all times, um because that's the journey should be about love, and everything we do should be in the done in the energy of love. And we also have a bicycle here, so that could represent fitness. It could also represent that somebody may want to sort of like connect with you, all right, or work together in collaboration with you, all right. Or you might hear of someone worked with another person, okay, to come up against you, all right. So just take the energy as it rests. So this is what's coming out from these charms, okay. um all right. Yeah. Oh yeah. This one. All right. And always remember we are unique. Okay. And we are living testimonies. Okay. We are meant to heal, evolve, grow, and also be living testimonies to help others. And the journey should be also about leaving um a blue footprint, okay, so that others can sort of like look up to, all right, to help them as well, all right. And okay, is this a mermaid? Oh, okay, we've got a mermaid here. Um, which talking about mermaids, okay, I was actually guided to use the mermaid deck, okay, for the reading today. Okay, mermaids are very beautiful spiritual creatures. Okay, they can help us to heal our emotions. Okay, they're very much connected to the ocean. Okay, to the sea, because waters in spiritual term does mean cleansing. It also means healing. All right. So I hope you enjoyed All right, these messages, okay, um, that came out, okay. I use it because I just was guided to use charms, okay, for this reading as well. All right, okay, all right. So to check on the energies, I'm going to be using this deck, um, the Lenormand, to see what's, and use the Egyptian tarot. I'm going to be selecting three cards, okay. These are going to be the three main cards for the reading. So I'm going to be putting these ones on the stand, and then I'm going to be using some other ones, all right, because again, you know, they may be somehow connected to the messages, okay, from the cards might be connected to the other um ones, okay, that will be coming out for the reading. All right, so um just yeah, so I'm going to be using the Egyptian to clarify, all right, so, and some other decks. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, what does the, okay, okay, so the first card I wanted to come out is on number 23. Okay, this is seven of clubs, which in traditional tarot is seven of wands. Okay, so this could represent you know, a group of people. This could be family members, doesn't have to be. All right, so the spiritual leaders. Mhm. Okay, so we've got this is on a number 12. Okay, and you've got the owl's head. You know, whenever I see owls, that just represents for me the ancestors. Okay, this is seven of diamonds, or I would, you know, in traditional tarot, this would represent seven of pentacles. Then we have 43. Okay, this is the, I think this is the labyrinth. Okay, and this is well, it includes it's to do with both I guess to do with in traditional tarot, because you got a heart, a diamond, you got a spade, and you got a club. So that would include in traditional tarot to do with pentacles. It could also represent that about um the mind as well. um so it could also represent passions, desires. um Let me see. Okay, and also to do with our emotions as well. Okay, so I'll just take a few here. Let's see. So I'm going to go with these ones. Okay, so we've got here this one is to do is well, it's flowers. Okay, so it's this looks like queen. We've got a spade here, so this is queen of wands here. Okay, this would represent in tradition. So then you got five. Okay, got the tree here. So this could represent the tree of life. It could represent to do with a, like a family here. Okay, this as well. This is seven of hearts. So in tradition, it's seven of cups here. Okay. Then you got this one here, 21. Okay. This is like a like mountains here. It's eight. This is a club, so that's eight of wands in traditional tarot. And okay, and then we've got this one here. I think this one. Let me just check. I don't use these decks. This one is on 11. Wait, okay. All right. This one is the whip. All right. And this one, what it just says, Jan is just got her. This could be in tradition. This could be a night. Okay, night of wands here. All right. So, okay. So the first, okay. Okay, so the first one, 23. Okay, I have to use this guidebook to help me because I don't always use this deck. So 23 can represent, as I said, it could be doing with a community, it could be doing with family members, past workmates, or past family members. Just take the energy as it resonates. Mice represents loss, worry, stress, anxiety, things wearing down. Okay, you got the owl. So this could represent obviously communication, conversation, networking, news discussions. You got 43 here. And let's see. Okay. So okay, let me just 1 minute. I think this one is to do with a stream of events, okay, often by trial and error, okay. Um So maybe in this case, okay, you might have been expecting to do something or to go somewhere or something, but they could have been like sort of like challenges because obviously this to me represents like life, okay? Life is full of challenges to get to your destination, to get to where you want to go. All right. And let's see the other one. So you got here and on the desk, okay, you got or table I should say, you got bouquet. So that could represent gifts, appreciation, beauty, joy, pleasant surprises. All right, then you got five. Here, the tree that could represent health, growth, well-being, nature, longevity, karma. Okay, you got 21. Represent a mountain, obstacle, challenges, delays, difficulties, isolation. All right, and then you got 11, which is to do with conflict, arguments, competition, tension, repetitive actions. Okay. All right. So from what I'm getting here, all right, it could be a case where it could be to do with a group of people or person in the past, okay, that you were dealing with, and maybe this person in the past created a lot of challenges, difficulty for you. In the past, you probably overcome this, okay. Um mhm. You could have been married, or had been some kind of relationship. This could be a family member, because on top of the deck you do have a man here, okay, and then at the bottom you've got a home, all right. And maybe if this was a sort of like a marriage or um family dynamic, okay, um maybe this person may want to come back to reconcile, but we have to be you have to be on your guard here. um Pay attention to the sign signals and synchronicities, okay. What also my spiritual team want you to know is that the ancestors are looking out. If you notice, the owls, okay, does represent ancestors, okay. And if you look, I don't know if you could be able to see this, okay, but on this card you could see that um there is an animal with an antler, and antlers do represent ancestors, okay. And definitely, again, you got the tree here. So, okay, so it could be people who have passed on, okay, who are probably now guiding you through life, okay. It can be, they some of them could be actually ancestors in the spiritual realm as well, not just only spirit guides, okay. That could be looking over situation, all right. And maybe this could be a warning that maybe somebody may want to come and reconcile, but you need to pay attention to the signs, signals, and synchronicities, the red flags, okay, and use your intuition and discernment at all times. All right. So what I'm going to do now is just clarify these cards. All right. See. Holy Spirit, will you please clarify 23. Okay, so we've got Eight of Cups. Something there. Eight of Cups. We've got the Fool. Six of Coins. The Emperor. Temperance. We've got Page of Swords. Page of Cups. Ten of Staffs. Ten of Coins. Two of Cups. The High Priestess. Four of Staffs. And Ace of Coins. Okay. I'll take these ones as well, okay? Three of Cups, all right? And Knight of Coins, all right? Okay, so from whatever messages that's coming out here, okay, from these cards, um, this could be some form of partnership. Okay, it could be a business partnership, it could be a love partnership here, it could be a work scenario, all right? It could be even to do with family, okay, because again you've got four of staffs here, all right. And four staffs can represent, okay, four staffs can represent a home, a business. It could also represent a family, okay. And from what I'm seeing here, okay, it looks like that someone took a leap of faith to do something. Maybe from I'm just having a look. This definitely has to do with money because you got Ace of Coins here. All right. Um, maybe something was meant to be given to you. From what I'm seeing here, this could be, a form of an inheritance here, or something to do with a will. Okay, maybe a lot of secrets. Um, or this was probably kept as a secret. Okay. It looks like it could be a group of people, they work together. It could be family members together with people that you're involved with. It could be even to do with strangers as well. Okay, because mice can represent community, could represent family members, it could represent workmates as well. Okay. And they did what they have to do, because if you notice that on the card, on this one here, you notice that because uh bread, okay, in I'm sure this looks like bread. Okay, bread in spiritual terms does represent abundance. Okay. And if you notice that they like basically they all around this piece of bread, okay, chewing away. All right. And you got the applet, so the apple does represent temptation. Okay. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen it. All right. And then you got hair like it looks like a rat. Okay. So okay, rats in spiritual terms it does represent thieves. Okay. So basically what I'm seeing here, a group of people including family members, it could be strangers, workmates. They basically stole something, and most likely it's to do with money. All right. And now they could be experiencing um some form of misfortune, because you got five of coins here. Okay. And nine of swords, so they could be, quite anxious. Okay. About maybe about this secret coming out. This is what I'm seeing here, because obviously, as I said, the owl and this one here, um because mountains can also represent obstacles, okay, as well. But from the seeing the owls and this as well, um definitely it's that the ancestors are looking out, they're looking over this. Okay. And also this could be, as I said, this could have something to do with an inheritance or a gift that was left for you. Okay. um this is what I'm seeing here. I don't know, I keep looking at the sunrise card here as well. So and this looks like Stone Age. Stone Age does represent, okay, somehow some connection with the ancestors. And if you notice the sun in the background, so it could be, that a lot of things that was hidden is coming out to light. And and this card as well, with the vibe of the day, where it says I am supported on my path, is to just again remind you that your spiritual team, the ancestors, the divine, the higher power, is looking at these things. Okay, because everything that is done, okay, is being recorded, okay, in the book of life, in the Akashic records. All right. So this is what so I'm going to use two other decks just to clarify. This. uh yeah, you could have been dealing with people who were wearing a mask. Okay. All right, because got fake smiles here. Ooh. Mm. Please clarify. 7 of clubs. 7 of clubs. Yeah, you could have been dealing with people who are quite abusive. Okay. Yeah, maybe some of these people did it because they somehow feel rejected by you. Okay. This could have also involved people that you were involved with as well. Um, yeah. People who have now got some form of bad, or people that you moved away from because it says bad reputation. Okay. And I said this could have involved a numerous amount of people here, including ex-lovers as well. All right. Let's see if I can get anything else. Yeah. This doesn't really. Let's see if I can find out. Where's this one? Yeah. Definitely there was some form of backstabbing that took place, okay, in this situation. Yeah. Some people who backstabbed you, okay, they could be now missing you or reminiscing or the relationship that you had with them, okay. Some of them may want to communicate with you or to talk to you about this, or send you a message, okay, or you might hear a message regarding what these people did. You could have been married to maybe someone who was involved in this thing, okay, and there it says sword and rose, clarity and truth, revelations. So they could be, as I said, like now truth is coming out regarding the situation, okay? So let me just. So I'm going to be clarifying 7 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds. Okay, so you've got again Page of Cups, yeah, 6 of Coins, the Fool, yeah, Knight of Swords. So yeah, this is a continuation of Emperor. Let me just 1 minute. Let me just Spiritual angels, please clarify 7 of diamonds. Sorry, yeah. Right. 6 of staffs, King of cups, Page of staffs, 5 of swords, Ace of cups, King of swords, justice, 4 of coins. Okay, 4 of coins. Strength. Yeah. 4 of swords, Ace of coins. So what I'm seeing here, this is a continuation. Okay, this is a continuation again of the first story. All right, you got Ace of swords. That's basically the truth. Okay, so basically what it is a group of people here that were meant to give you something, okay, but they kept it from you, Okay, they wanted to win at all costs here. And it's again, it's um to do with money here. This is what I'm saying. And a lot of them that were involved in this, they're now experiencing bad karma. Okay, and they could also be the the justice system could have also got involved with this situation as well. Okay, and spirit says that's the truth. Okay, because they were being very was quite deceptive at doing what they did. All right, they were quite passionate about this. Now they could be someone, okay, that was involved in this, may want to come back. Okay, you might receive some form of communication, because we have page of stars here about, or someone wanting to apologize about what they did. But this is what is clarifying the second card. Okay. Yeah, because that's why you've got if you notice that this man has a flower, okay, and definitely it's to do with money, okay, here, because you got king of diamond, you've got a king of diamonds here, to do with fish, and fish in spiritual terms does represent abundance, okay. And then you've got behind that, you've got um the fox. Okay, a fox can be somebody quite sly. Okay, okay. Or whoever is going to maybe want to communicate with you, they will probably also involve in this. Okay, and everything is going to be done in done in divine timing. Everything is written in the stars. As I said, that the divine is the orchestrator of everything. All right. So whatever is due to you, okay, will be, maybe it might not come in that way. Okay, just depends. Everybody's story is not the same. We are on different timelines as well regarding this matter. Okay. Let me just use. Maybe these people who did this, they could be quite paranoid, okay, with the truth coming out. Yeah, as I said, everything is going to be done in divine timing, because you got the watch here. These people could have done it out of envy. All right, you could have been dealing with sort of karmic soulmates here, people who were mass, okay, who pretended that they love you, care for you, but behind your back, or they stabbed you in the back, okay, as a result. And they may want to come in to apologize, to mend bridges with you regarding this situation, okay. Let's use the pan card. Yeah, definitely these people were wearing masks, okay. Seven of diamonds, seven of diamonds. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, this was well planned. Okay, and now some of them could be, suffering in silence. Okay, but they definitely work together. Okay, you could be dealing with very stubborn people. Maybe they were warned not to do this, and now some of them could be behind bars. All right, they could be all trapped in their head, but they definitely strategized. Okay, came up with a plan. All right, to do this. All right, and now maybe some of them might be wanting to come up to ask for your help, but as I said, everything is done in divine timing. Okay, and be aware, because whoever that maybe coming back. Okay, they might be experiencing like sort of financial problems. Okay, but they work together to do this. Okay, to stab you in the back. And as I said, you could have been someone that was married. You could have been married or were in some form of partnership with this some of these person or people. Okay, who collaborated to work together to do this. Okay. All right. So let me clarify this one here. Clarify 43, 43. So you got for this, I'm clarifying the this card have number 43, Labyrinth. You got 7 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, the Sun, 7 of Coins, the Devil, Queen of Swords, the Tower, Hangman, 7 of Staffs, right? 8 of Staffs, Queen of Cups, 3 of Coins, 6 of Swords. Okay, and I'll just take one more. King of Coins. All right, so from what I'm seeing here again, this is a continuation, okay, um of the messages that came out earlier, okay, where again a group of people, obviously this was these people who did this, okay, definitely this was um karmic soulmates, all right, past people, okay, because you got the devil here. So these people, okay, so whatever relationship you had with these people, it was a karmic relationship, okay, and that included a lot of people, okay, it could including maybe people that you even worked with, all right, and um they created a lot of illusions, okay. They could definitely spell work was involved because you got the magician here, all right. Maybe it's for some of them, they might, say, well, they did it because they were in a financial rut. Okay, because you got 2 of Coins here, but they worked very hard to do this. And I think the police, because because I've been seeing a lot of signs about police. So the chariot can also represent that. So I think the police is involved. I think some people somehow feel somehow stuck. Okay, some of them are experiencing tower moments because the truth has come out about what these people did, and they definitely collaborated with each other because you got 3 of Coins here, all right, and you might have moved away from these past people, but these people are definitely experiencing some form of misfortune because you got 10 of Swords here, right? You got the Tower, okay. They may have, as I said, someone from that was involved in this, they may want to come back and reconcile because it could even be a past love because you got lovers here. It could be a family member, somebody you once had it was in a friendship with, but you need to be on your guard here, okay? Because some of you could be, but you might be obviously receiving news now about what's happened, but there could be a King of Cups, okay, that might want to communicate or planning to come towards you, all right, to heal something, okay, when it comes to whatever was stolen. But you need to just, as I said, use your intuition and discernment at all times regarding this situation. You could embody the Queen of Swords energy, you know, at the moment protecting yourself from these people, okay, that was involved in this whole thing. But as I said, use your intuition and discernment at all times regarding this, okay? Yeah, because they definitely wanted to. They thought that they were going to somehow be victorious in whatever they planned to do. Okay, trying to win at all, thinking that they would be able to win at all costs, but in the end, it's landed them in the Eight of Swords energy, right? And it could be, um, unfortunately, that is involved in the justice system. Okay, karmic justice is at play here, all right, and it could also involve people unfortunately going to prison, all right, and that's going to be their fate, all right. Let me just see if I can use. Let's see if I can get anything from. Let's see if I use this one. Let's see if I can get anything else. Yeah. Yeah, I think this, I've got here long haul. So it says in it to win it, long term intentions invest. So they invested a lot of time and energy doing this, for they would win at all costs. Okay, you could have been dealing with, well, most likely you were dealing with karmic people, all right. But again, these are lessons that both you and this individual had to learn. You could be somehow, as I said, created healthy boundaries regarding these people, okay, family members, ex lovers, ex partners. Definitely, you were dealing with fake friends or family members. Obviously, they did it um, for money, all right, and obviously you could have received which, or maybe this is the message, okay, that you got some form of enlightenment as to what happened, okay, and again, everything is done in divine timing, okay. And as I said, okay, maybe somebody is going from the past who probably was, who worked together with another person to do this. This person may be wanting to come back to contact you to reveal what happened, the secrets behind this, okay. Mm. All right, so let's see if I can. I'm just seeing what other. Okay, let's see if let me use this deck quickly. Let me use this deck quickly. Purify 23. 23. Okay, so you could be dealing with fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That is involved in this, or you could be one of these signs or have them in your chart. Okay. Yeah. Some of them could have been did it probably because they have to I don't know, probably because they well, some of them could have got caught in the act. Okay, that's why they didn't. The Knight of Swords, or these people as well could have had, there could be a lot of jealousy. This could be something that was stemmed, or they could be having to do, or have to do a lot of inner child healing here. Okay. Yeah, you could be dealing with very angry people because obviously they got caught. Yeah, some people could be in regrets because of what they did. All right. Yeah, this also could involve a false twin flame. All right. Maybe the truth of this came out around fall. You could also be dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, some things could have happened around summertime. This could involve you. You could have separated from one of these lovers or ex-spouse involved in this whole situation. Um, Yeah, and it's definitely to do with people from the past, because some of these people you could have ghosted by moving away. Okay, yeah, this could have happened around springtime. Just take the energy, resonate as it resonates. Okay, and definitely divine timing is at play here. Okay, let me just yeah. I think what's going to happen, from what I've been also been that's been channeled to me, is that you could end up sort of like receiving a call or some form of communication, okay, from people that you've probably sort of created healthy boundaries with or blocked, all right, and it could be it could be from a past partner, okay, somebody you had were in a marriage or um some form of relationship, okay, um yeah, so there could be someone, I don't know, maybe there could be people, officials, or people could be searching to see where you are, and you could embody the divine feminine energy, and it's definitely to do with a gift or something that was left to you. Okay, all right, so let me just clear the table. Okay, so I'm going to close off this reading. I'm just going to see what let's find out what messages, all right, spiritual team, the ancestors, what messages they have for us. Okay, it could be to do with whatever messages that came out, or just general collective advices. So let's see what comes out. So I'm going to take this one. It says, Eagle, see from a higher perspective. All right. So I guess, at the end of the day, um, whatever has happened. Okay. There's lessons for you, as well as these people, if this is your story, okay, and we are on different timelines, okay, it might not be your story, it might be to do somebody you're associated with, or it could be an energy within another energy, but there are a lot of lessons to be learned from this situation. And if you are not sort of like you're connected to source, you're in a spirit, but we need to see things from a higher perspective, okay. Maybe it's just a way that the Most High has done it, in a way to reveal to us, who is sincere and who is not. Okay, so let's see. Eagle, eagle, eagle. 1 to 6. So the most important thing is to to heal, forgive yourself, and in time forgive the other person, even though, it doesn't mean forgiving doesn't necessarily mean that you are willing to forget, or you're going to forget, what this or people did, past people did, but then that's just how it is, you know. Okay, so the message here, it says, look at things from a different angle, fly higher and see new possibilities. Okay, so this could be about this situation. It could be to do with just general collective advice. It could be something to do with the portal. It says, eagle medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or vision may be limited at this time. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you're feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only hold you back. Eagle medicine can help you change this. The eagle brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do all things from a place of love. All right. So again, every story, every situation is not the same. All right. So but what the message from the eagle here is to see things from a higher perspective. Okay, because if we allow whatever people did in the past to to somehow hold us back, okay, that's it's not going to be beneficial to you. All right, so let me was also guided to use this deck, the Secret Traveler. So let's see what message is coming up. Okay, the ancestors. Okay, so we've got here navigating by the stars. It says follow your bliss. Okay. So let's see what else. Navigating by the okay. Now yeah, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. All right. Okay, the card meaning, it says trust your God, have faith that a higher power is directing your life. Believe. Allow your life decisions to be dictated by what opens your heart and what brings you joy. Relax, be patient, follow your bliss. Your life is divinely guided. All is going according to its wonderful plan for your life. Be confident that all is well. Okay, and the secret traveler wants you to know sometimes you can't see the road ahead, but when you become still, you can feel the right way to go. It's like navigating by the stars. You might not be able to see every detail of the path of your life, but when you trust the light of the stars, your silent spirit guide guardians, and the joy of your guardian North Star to navigate in the darkness. In the morning light, you find yourself at a right place at the right time. Okay, and always remember that you are, again, this is very much connected to this the vibe card where it says, I am supported uh on my path. Okay. Okay, I was also Guided to use this deck. So I'm going to be using messages from the mermaids. See what comes out there. What messages does the mermaid? Okay. Okay, so this wanted to pop out. It says trust. So let's see what that's about. Okay, so it goes on to say trust in life. Nothing happens by chance, and the universe is guiding you towards your destiny. Have faith and trust. Okay, this mermaid says everything is working out perfectly and for the highest good of all, even if it doesn't feel the way right now. It's important to put your trust in life and know that all is well. Sometimes we can feel like a feather in the wind, blown this way and that, feeling out of control. Yet the truth is, we're never truly in control. Allow your heart and inner wisdom to guide you through your situation, knowing that your sun will rise and shine once again. Wow. So there's a lot of things. Wow. So this is very much connected to the sunrise portal card. Okay. When our rational mind becomes dominant and our need to control takes over, life can be challenging. Yet within our mind, we also have the power to turn things around and surrender to our destiny as it unfolds. Even if this feels uncomfortable at times, know that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, and there's nothing to concern yourself about. Life is creative and full of twists and turns. It's all a part of the grand harmonious symphony of existence, but it's okay to sing out of tune sometimes. Trust that life is metaphorically helping you to compose a brand new song. However, you interpret this card meaning, the core message will keep coming back to trust. Okay? The place where you now find yourself is an indication that your destiny is unfolding. It's a time of rebirth into the new and unknown, which can be frightening, even though there's nothing to fear. Go within and know all is well as you trust in your life's process. Ooh, and as I just looked down on the book, I just saw 111, and 111 is a confirmation to say that uh you are on the right path. Okay, and if you need to make a few changes, okay, which will be beneficial to you for your highest good, please do so. But make sure that all these events, all these messages that came out regarding this will, this inheritance, or whatever it is, whatever gift that was left for you, just see things from a higher perspective, and that will help you to heal, to move forward, so you don't let whatever has happened or what people did to be some create some form of blockage in your life and prevent you from moving forwards in your life. All right. Um, I'm just wanted to use the. I wanted to use another deck. All right. Let me use this deck and see. Okay. If okay, this person, whoever wants to come back, okay, please take whatever messages that come out. Please take what comes out and leave the rest. All right. Okay, if this person or people who are involved in this, if they would want it, because in the reading it does say that someone, okay, it could be to do for past lover, they may want to come back. Let's see what do they want to say. Okay, just give it a bit of a shuffle here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, if this person, what is the hidden attention this person wants? Okay, so I just wanted to I was just curious to see what, if this person was to contact you, what they would say. It says, small favor, I'm hoping you won't mind helping me with something minor. So again, we did get that from the card that somebody may want to ask for you for financial or some form of help. It could be it could be a financial a situation, okay? Then you have mirror, I reflect back what you project, revealing truths and about yourself through what you see in me. So this could be to do with a false flame. Okay, here you got imposter. I'm not who you think I am. So somebody could still be wearing a mask. Okay, then you got positive. My intentions are pure. I want only to elevate and improve your life. Okay, so this is something that this person could say to way to just to I don't know, maybe to heal a situation. Future says our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may still be unclear. Okay. Um, then you got check in. I want to catch up, make sure you're doing well, and see where we stand. So again, this could be a past person, someone you were in a romantic relationship or you were married to, and this person wants to somehow want to contact you to maybe reconcile or see how you're doing. I don't know. You need to use your intuition and discernment at all times. Okay, and we've got envy. I resent that you have what I most desire, so I will belittle your success to make myself look better. Well, that's not good, is it? All right. Right. So to close off, I just want to see what spirit animals that is coming out. Okay, what animals that we can, what spirit we can work with. Okay, to help us heal, to help us to take those new opportunities, new doors that are opening for us. Okay, so we've got Turkey, good news. Okay, you may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. Okay, we've got Hawk spirituality. Fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts to observe them from a bird's eye view, quieting the mind and detaching from your thought patterns put you in a better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. So this very much is somehow linked with the eagle medicine. Okay, we've got Blue Jay, intuition. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time. if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore, okay, I'll also take this one and let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we've got dragonfly, okay, adaptability. The dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. It is reminding you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life in order to bring about the changes needed to reach your full potential. Approach things lightly, okay, and this really coincides with the dragonfly on this card here. Also, we've got its panther guidance. It said it's time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Okay. And let's see this last one. Hedgehog hedgehog, and it says trust. It says this is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you're doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. All right, so we've got a few, and so we can work with the spirit of the turkey. Okay, hawk, blue jay, dragonfly, hedgehog. I don't know why I keep saying hedgehog, and panther. All right. So I hope whatever message is okay that came out is going to help you. Is going to bring some clarity into your personal situation. If this whatever messages it resonated with you in some way, um I hope it brought some form of clarity to a situation, what you're dealing with, what you have dealt with in the past, because we are on different timelines. Okay, it could be past energy, current energy, near or to do with something that's going to happen in the near or distant future. All right, please don't forget to check the description box. And thanks once again to all my subscribers, my supporters, anyone who have taken the time out to watch my readings, my other videos I have on my channel. Um, and once again, whatever you did in the past, what you're about to do, is much appreciated. It's not going to go unnoticed. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. See you next time, and goodbye.